And now batting is the pitcher, number 8, Nathan Steele. Batting is the DH, number 2, Dan DeFreeze. Can I take a minute for a genuine I had to show you the truth. I'm excited about the kids. But I've been at dinner with no legs. This emotion picture from the kids. Now back to 15, all my life I've been misunderstood. I was checking it, we're trying to find me a better way. If I feel like my life on the line and I'm busting it down and that's why I want every day. I'll be talking and talking.
We are live here at Tiger Field as the Hallsville Bobcats have traveled to Texas High tonight. We apologize for the technical difficulties in getting the game on tonight, but as you know, in most places, there's not internet just everywhere, so we've got some internet issues. Eric Aiken along with Bubba Rainwater. Hallsville's come out. It's, you know, from an umpire perspective, it's been the strike zone's not very tight tonight. He's calling it pretty tight.
He's not giving these guys any high pitches, and both of them have good, strong fastballs that rely on that high pitch, and he's just not giving it to them at all.
Yep. So it's 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning as the Tigers are threatening with a runner on first base with 2 outs. And with Nate Minnie at the plate, fouls one off down the down the right side. It's going to be out of play. Going to bring up 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. And I'll tell you, as I pulled into the parking lot, I saw something I really enjoyed tonight besides baseball, and that was spring practice cranked up today.
Out there. So first day one.
Day one of spring football today. So everything it's happening quick here in Tigerland.
Yeah, Nate needs to be careful. He's going to try and throw a breaking ball.
There's that breaking ball, and he fouls it off, keeps fighting it off. And
now, if the pitcher's smart, he should realize that everybody in the stadium knows he doesn't trust his fastball right now. He's got a two-strike count. He should go back to the fastball right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's going to be strike 3.
What did I say? Go to the fastball.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I know we just came on, but that's going to do it for the second inning as we head to the top half of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. As the Hallsville Bobcats lead 2-0, we'll be back right after these messages.
always changing, it's nice to know there are some things you can always count on, like the sales professionals at Todd Shores McClarty Ford.
The most fun about my job is dealing with people, making them happy.
The main reason I enjoy it here at McClarty is because of the integrity of this dealership.
The experience here is going to be very simple. You're going to get what you want, and we're going to take care of you during the sale and after.
We all family here.
Todd Shores McClarty Ford, here for you.
And welcome back to here to Tiger Field as Texas High trails Hallsville 2-0 here in the top of the third inning. As we begin the top of the third, stepping in for the Bobcats is going to be, help me out,
Jones, number 4 hitter.
Number 4 hitter, the cleanup hitter. So as you can see there, just both pitchers have really struggled with it, like you said earlier, just that high, trying to get the high. Just, I mean, the umpire's not going to give it to them.
They're both high velocity pitchers, and so when they leave that hand open just a little bit, they're going to keep it elevated, and he's not giving it to them one bit.
Yeah, going to be popped out to center field as going to make the catch. Luke Smith out in center field for the Tigers tonight. On the mound is Nathan Steele, who has not pitched a bad game at all, just not.
Now he got in trouble that first inning, just his control, and then just, you know, one error, stolen base, and all of a sudden he's giving up a run.
But, had bases loaded and got out of the inning. So with minimal damage, if you will, with just one run in the first inning, and then they scored one in the second. So
see, he's still leaving that pitch high, and like I was saying, a lot of pitchers, it's a simple adjustment. That lead foot, you just want to pick it up a little higher, let your more, and then follow through.
Going to be a 2-0 count. One out here in the top of the third inning. This is, as you can tell by the crowd that's here, lined up on both sides. It's going to be popped up into foul territory as Zane Dotson
Nice play.
gets over.
That's a good play right there.
And he's going to catch it in foul territory down the third base line for the second out of the inning.
And that's good. You know, 2-0 pitch. Again, you got, as a pitcher, you got to love that right there. He's going to swing at a 2-0 pitch and take that all day long. And that's what'll get a pitcher out of that little funk, and that'll get him settled down a little bit. They'll throw a little more strikes. But again, elevating that front foot, just coming downhill a little more, and just letting your arm do the work.
So, going to foul it off again. Third baseman tries to get there, but he just couldn't quite get on the horse quick enough.
Quit running with your hat. Might be a little faster.
But Coach, I don't want it to get
thing
dirty.
There. Oh yeah.
So
get that thing out of your hand. No, I don't think he had a chance at that one anyway.
But once again, great crowd here tonight. Lined up down both lines, and stands are
for a reschedule. Absolutely.
Yes, relatively full. The game was originally scheduled for Friday night. As you know, we had a lot of rain, and so for field conditions, had to move it to tonight. Going to rip one out into right field.
That's just good. Just perfect.
Great piece of hitting. So we're going to have a runner on first base for the Hallsville Bobcats.
Again, 2 outs. He needs to come back, just work on the hitter right here. He's got a big, tall kid. Just come in, start throwing some low strikes. This umpire, if he's not going to give you the high pitch, he's generally going to give you the opposite. Yeah. And so he's going to give him that low pitch, so work it low, see what he can do for a little bit.
So first baseman Smith in the bat for the Bobcats. You know, I was talking about it off the air a while ago. When Smith comes up, you're looking at him going, okay, yeah, I'd put him at first base by size, but boy, he'd make a good tight end, too, in football.
No, like I said, he's a big, tall kid. Big strike zone, that's where you need to work on this kid. Work him low. Tall batters hate those low pitches because they don't want to bend those knees.
Absolutely. You only have one club in the bag, and that's a bat.
He's getting himself in trouble again. 2-0 pitch. Hitters count. He can just sit on something. And if I'm here, you know, if he throws that low pitch that's scraping my knees, I'm taking it all day long. At 2-0, you can take it all day long. That's where you get yourself in trouble.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning with one runner on first base. Third baseman jumper on.
Pretty pitch on the outside corner. Keep it away from him.
So Smith with the swing and strike brings the count to 2-1. Yeah, beautiful night for baseball. Probably going to get a little chilly later on, but it's still a beautiful night for baseball.
Now, he didn't look good on this outside pitch. I'd keep it out there with a little breaking stuff.
Yeah.
I don't get too much of the plate right there. That's close.
Yeah, I think he's a little frustrated by that, hoping that he might get the call there, but he's not going to get that. I'm telling you, umpire's got pretty much a low strike zone.
Oh, it's way low. It's way low. Anything below the hands is going to be a ball, or above the hands is going to be a ball night.
Yeah. And we tried the lob attempt over to first base.
Yeah, I don't know. This kid's not going anywhere.
No.
He takes leads like I used to. That's a slow runner lead.
Yeah.
That's
there's a strike.
Yep. See, there's right across the ankles.
Yeah, but here's the deal. He's very consistent with that low strike.
Oh yeah.
zone.
I mean, like I said, he's not going to give you the high strike. So he will give you that low strike, and he's been consistent.
So going to be a full count with 2 outs. Expect the runner to take off here on the pitch. So going to be in the dirt.
That's a little too low.
Going to be a walk. Going to put runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the 3rd inning as the Bobcats threaten once again. Going to bring up the shortstop, Stewart.
I tell you what, I like this kid. This kid, you can tell he would take Saturday afternoons and just take infield all day long. This kid just loved to play the game. Fun to watch. Fun to watch. Turned a great double play in the 1st inning to hold us without a run.
Wow. And that's what you want. You know, your shortstop's going to be the spark plug of the team,
oh,
you
yeah.
know, a little bit. You know, you consider your catcher to be your quarterback, but that's shortstops usually, they're the ones with a chip on their shoulder. First shortstop or second baseman. One of those two mid infielders are going to be your guys. They're going to be a little feisty, if you will. So
this is a good job right here by Jackson going out there to settle him down.
Great leadership by the senior catcher, Jackson Halter.
And again, you don't have to talk baseball right here. You can just, ask him who he's taking to prom. I mean, good night. Just get his mind off of that last pitch.
Unless she said no,
then
you don't ask that question.
Then it's a bad question to ask. Well, at least it gets his mind off that last pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just let him reset. Just like I said, it doesn't have to be baseball all the time. It can be something just to loosen him up, free him up, and now say, all right, now let's get back and throw a strike here.
Yeah. Here we go. 2 balls, no strikes.
See, right there. Good.
He's going to drive it out into left field. He hit that ball, and it's going to be one hop to fence. It's going to score a run. Runner rounds third base, and they're going to hold him at third. Going to put runners on second and third as Hallsville scores a run on the double by the shortstop, Stewart. It's going to bring your score 3-0 in favor of Hallsville Bobcats here in the top of the 3rd inning. They consistently keep that 1 run going. We got to.
And with 2 outs, I got to send that runner unless he's as slow as he might. He's coming off the shortstop's going to have to make that throw.
Yeah, but I can tell you this guy's pretty old school.
Yeah.
And so he's
going
to play fundamental baseball. Yeah. You can tell that. He's been doing it a long time.
Well, and if he doesn't have your number 9 hitter coming up, I'm with you. You got your 2, 3 hitters coming up, I'm with you. But with 9 coming up, I got to send him with 2 outs.
I got you. So, number 9 hitter, Dungan, the second baseman. So the 2 mid infielders are 8 and 9.
Yeah, and these 2 kids, I mean, they can play some defense. I mean, these kids, you can tell they've grown up together. They've probably been turning double plays since they were like 2 and 3-year-old T-ball out there. You can tell they love to play the game. It's fun to watch these guys.
Hallsville baseball program historically, especially in recent years, and so they're always a threat. Play a lot of weekend baseball, I'm sure. With each other. I was actually talking, before we came on the air, I was talking to one of the dads from another school here in town. His kid is actually at Pleasant Grove, but he coached 4 of these kids on Texas High team in summer ball. So, and that's what I was telling him. I'm like, it's amazing how it's such a community baseball is. It's people want to have a rivalry, but it's a community.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these kids play together weekends and stuff. They've played travel ball together. So they cross over a lot around here.
Yeah. Sellers, the senior, comes in to talk to his pitcher. Great leadership there by the seniors. Texas High sitting, I believe, in second place in the district right now.
Are they really?
Yes.
Okay.
So these guys stepping up. now you got to start making a run here. You got to start putting some things together. So.
And this will be a challenging week, playing 3 games this week.
Yep.
The good thing about Texas is they've got the pitching to do it. And here comes Coach going to talk a little bit about.
Yeah. We're going to have a visit to the mound. It's going to pull in.
Like I said, they've got the pitching. I mean, Zane can throw 7 anytime. Luke can throw 7 anytime. You got Shelley coming off the bench. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen these Sellers pitch yet this year, so I don't know that they utilize him that way. But Pritchard can play. Pritchard can throw. They've got a lot of good live arms. That's a very good thing for a Texas team.
Yeah. So.
And this just to settle him down. It's just to settle him down and say, all right, got leadoff guy. Here's what he's done to you. One little nubber and then a little weak ground ball there to third base. So he's not going to hurt you. He's not going to hurt you this time. And that's just a confidence thing. He needs the confidence to be able to throw strikes right here.
So 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. As be out of play down the 3rd base line.
He loves running with that cap in his hand. Come on now.
We had a kid at Southern Arkansas about 4 years ago. Every time he pitched, his hat fell off.
Oh,
I'm thinking,
drives
just
me crazy.
get a smaller hat.
Or cut your hair or something.
And but when he throws 100, you just
you
let
leave
him
it alone.
what he
Hey,
does.
if it
And
falls
that's
off, who
no
cares?
exaggeration.
Yeah.
He's got drafted and
Wow.
playing in the Rangers organization, went through Tommy John, and what a year to have COVID because they didn't play minor league. So he's right there with the rest of them, may get a chance. So
it's a good time to have Tommy John.
Pretty proud of Nick.
Oh, spiked it. Wow. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to help Jackson out.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Ball, it's like the ball stuck to his hand, like he's.
We're too. There is.
You got to say
so
underneath.
You got to plate, feet, fence.
Yes.
You got to say a word.
Yeah. 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Bases loaded for the Bobcats.
Spiked another one.
Ball's going to go in the dirt.
And this is new. He has not spiked pitches all night long. But again, he's thrown high.
Yeah.
So.
And nobody in the bullpen for the Tigers, so they're going to.
He needs to groove one right here. Nothing you can
riding with
Nothing you can
steel
do right here. Spike 3 in a row. I mean, this guy's up there swinging. You got to let him swing a little bit.
Yeah.
He's all of a sudden he's just gotten a little too cute trying to throw that low pitch.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a leadoff guy. It's Walker that is up to bat.
And that walking the number 9 guy on 4 straight. That's not what you want to do with runners at 2nd and 3rd. You want to go after that guy, let him get himself out, get out of the inning, go hit some.
Yep.
And this is a dangerous at bat right here.
Yeah, especially the leadoff guy.
Mm-hmm.
They can put it pretty much anywhere you want. So he's going to walk him. And that's going to bring the score to 4-0 in favor of the Bobcats with 2 outs. And Coach is going to make a mound visit. And obviously the second mound visit, it's going to be you're going to have to pull him. And so Steele will go out into left field as Zane Dotson comes in. We're going to take a break while Zane gets ready as we make a sub for a pitcher. Zane Dotson will be in at pitcher. We'll be back after these messages.
Here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray.
We're back here as Zane Dotson comes in as a reliever. So it's going to be Tyler Lee coming in, who, if you remember, actually is from here in Texarkana, moved to Hallsville. I think when he was in junior high, went to Pleasant Grove, and moved to Hallsville. He was starting quarterback for the Hallsville Cats this year, and I understand he may have to have some surgery, I think on his shoulder. He's expected to go Division I in baseball, but I think he's choosing the JUCO route, but takes it the opposite way out into right field, and that's going to score 2 runs, as going to be a 2-run double for Tyler Lee. 1 pitch, and he knew what he was going to sit on. I saw him kind of whispering to his teammates like he knew exactly what was coming.
He was sitting on that. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need much of a shoulder surgery. He's already 3 for 3 tonight.
That's right. So sitting on the fastball.
Cleaning up bases, that's all he's done all night.
So we're going to put 4 on the board here in the 3rd inning, make it 6-0 in favor of the Bobcats with 2 outs.
All with 2 outs.
Yes, we're in the top of the 3rd. All the runs, as Bubba said, were scored on with 2 outs. So Tigers need to get out of here and come back and try to get something going here in the bottom half of the inning. Catcher Houston up for the Bobcats. That's a nice, beautiful. That was a beautiful pitch.
It's a great pitch. It's pretty good on the break ball.
It's a great breaking ball.
Now, nothing close to the plate. You got first base open, nothing close.
2 count. Try to
That's
do
a good thought. That's a good thought. That's fine.
Yep.
Good job by Jackson blocking that thing up with the guy at 3rd. Yeah, you don't want to risk a number 3 hitter. I mean, he hadn't done much tonight, but I don't want him to get due real quick.
So it's going to be a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Top 3 runners on 2nd and 3rd, and that's going to possibly score a run on the wild pitch as Halter couldn't haul it in.
That'll kill you right there. That'll kill you.
Ball just took a bad hop on him.
Yeah, it's a breaking ball. He just didn't judge it right. It's ticked off the end of his glove.
Yeah, going to be 7-0 in favor of the Bobcats. Tigers are going to have to show some fight here in the beginning as they come up to offense. So going to be a full count with 2 outs. Runner on 3rd base as Tyler Lee is standing on first base. Excuse me, on 3rd base.
Yep.
So just get the out.
I keep thinking Tyler Lee is the high school.
It was.
I know.
Now it's just Tyler High School. They renamed it. It's going to be a pop-up over to first base side in the foul territory, and that's going to do it for the top half of the 3rd inning as we head to the home side, but not before Hallsville Bobcats plate 5 runs here in the top of the 3rd inning. And so we will be back right here to Tiger Field after these messages.
The pure power of Kinetic Business by Windstream has been unleashed. We're investing work with you to equip you for whatever comes next. It's your time to connect to customers, to your work, over our expanded and enhanced fiber network. Kinetic Business by Windstream, built to meet the demands of business. Find great deals for your business at kineticbusiness.com.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Brian Bolt in Texarkana.
Leading off for the Tigers is right fielder number 10, Caden Miller.
So leading off for the Tigers is going to be Caden Miller. We're going to see if we can get something started here as the Tigers trail 7-0. Here in the bottom of the third inning, now
that's where you got to just crawl your way back. Just get your base runners. Pick up 2 or 3 runs where you can there.
I think guys approach baseball like we got to get it all back this inning, and
you just try to get it on that swing.
You just gotta.
There are no 7-run home runs. Caden just needs to settle down.
That's right.
Just hit a good pitch right here.
Yeah.
Just get on base. That's his job in that number 9 spot. He's sort of that secondary leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
And so he's got the speed. He's got the athleticism. Just get on base.
I think the umpire's wishing he'd have got all of that too. So it's going to be a 1-2 count, no outs here in the bottom of the third inning. And I think 0 ball 1 on that. So because he took one pretty hard there.
Those aren't fun.
Yeah. Well, those are not fun at all.
And that's
Catcher said, "Are you okay?"
That's when a smart catcher will go talk to your pitcher real quick just to give him a second to recover. Oof, good breaking ball. And that's what I'm saying. He hasn't been able to trust that fastball all night. He's going to come back with that breaking ball fairly often. So
Hallsville having a hard time taking it around the horn, so chunks it out to left field.
They're taking it way around the horn out to left field.
Yeah, take it way out there.
Never seen that one before, but that's all right.
Brought it straight back in.
Exactly.
Leadoff man Sellers comes up to bat for the Tigers.
Ooh.
His first time up, he went
walked on a full count. Yeah, but he's seeing a different pitcher right now. First inning, this kid was trying to throw the fastball. And a lot more breaking balls. The fastball.
Fastball going to be foul back. Going to be an 0-2 count on Sellers with 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Once again, the Tigers trail the Bobcats 7-0. That's a good spot. Yeah, he was about to say.
No.
That's a ball. But he called a strike.
I don't know which one.
I don't know what
he flipped one of them. One of them was a ball.
Yeah. I was about to say, maybe that first pitch was a ball.
I guess so.
It was a good way to fight that off there for Sellers.
Again, I think this pitcher's kind of figured this out. He's figured out I'm going to get that low pitch. So he's pitched much more effectively since that first inning.
Lavender on the hop to get the foul ball, as he's already gathered 2 over there in the on-deck circle. So Sellers going to try to beat it out. Going to be a tough play for the third baseman.
Nice.
And Sellers is going to get there.
Way to beat it out. Nice pick. Nice pick at first base.
Yep. Hallsville made a great attempt at it, but with Sellers' speed, it's going to put a man on for the Tigers. And so that's how you get it started, as Lavender steps in the box. And first time up, he flied out to center field, had a hard hit shot, and thought he might have got it a little bit more of it than what he did.
Yeah, he came off that coach's mound visit. He knew he was going to get a fastball. It's a smart base hitter.
So Sellers with the lead over at first base. Lavender in at the box. And, Thought he might have one, might have a free. The ball was inside clearly. 1-0 count.
And see, here's the hard part about getting down 7-0. You take away your game. You take away your short game. You take away your hit and run game. You got to play a little more conservatively, and that takes a part of the game away for him.
And called a strike, painted that inside corner. So he's checking that baseball. I don't know if he saw something that moved a little bit or.
Definitely had a nice little tail on it. He's got a good move. Like I said, this guy throws hard. He throws a good live fastball. It kind of explodes on you.
Yep. So I don't know what he was checking it for, but going to hit it right back up the middle. Second baseman's going to get there, makes a great play.
I told you.
It's going to be a double play by Hallsville.
These kids, those two kids, I guarantee it, they've been playing since T-ball doing that kind of stuff right there. That's an impressive play right there.
That was college level.
That's at least college level.
Holy cow. So that's going to do it for the third inning as the Tigers trail the Bobcats 7-0. We'll be back after these messages.
If you're looking for authentic Cajun-style meats prepared and ready to cook and take home, look no further.
This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
As we return here to Tiger Field, Logan Jones steps into the box, the cleanup hitter for Hallsville. And Bubba, I think he's done a little damage tonight.
He's walked and he popped out in the last inning. He's the one that got the first out, and then we got the second out, and then we couldn't get the third.
And I'm still trying to get over that double play they just turned in the bottom half that inning. That was pretty special.
Like I said, those kids that love to play together. You can tell they just love playing together. They love turning double plays. They've probably been doing it, like I said, since they were in T-ball.
You ready for this one?
Don't tell me they're sophomores.
Nope. Shortstop's a senior.
Okay, I figured that one.
Second baseman's a freshman.
Yeah.
He's a freshman.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll repeat that. He is a freshman, and he just committed to TCU.
Well, that's nice. It's nice to have that in your back pocket.
Yeah, I can see why he committed to TCU. That dude can play in the field.
And again, there's certain kids that just have a knack. They just have a knack for the ball. Just they can see it and they can just feel it, and they have no fear whatsoever. And the ball just every. I had a little second baseman. I mean, literally 5'0", and I mean he never made an error because he was already so low. Everything was a Sunday hop to him. I mean, even a hot shot was a Sunday hop. So
you remember the Boston Red Sox Pedroia was that one.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean, he was feisty, fiery, fights you in a heartbeat. I remember Middlebrooks telling us about that. He was just one of those guys. He weren't going to He wasn't going to let you pick on him.
No. No, that's fun for him, and to be able to play with a senior like that, that can guide him and lead him like that. I guarantee he'll flip over to shortstop next year.
So it's pretty awesome here, man. The crowd's growing as all the local baseball guys that come around. I'm seeing some Razorbacks have shown up. And, so all we lack is a little sprinkled in. We'll be doing good. So this is going to be Wyman that is up to bat, the right fielder, with a 2-0 count.
Yeah, Zane's got to start getting ahead of these guys.
So we got to start scoring some runs and not allow runs.
That hit him, but he sure had his bat out.
Yeah, caught him on the leg.
I saw the bat out. I'd be appealing this one.
Yeah, so they're going to say fouled it off into his leg.
You know, it's hard when you're trying to get out of the way when you squared around a bunt, and you're thinking, get my leg out of the way, and you forget, hey, I left my bat sticking out, which is a strike.
So we're going to have a
conference. Yeah, he's going to appeal it here.
He's going to appeal it, and I mean, hey, whatever the call is, that's what you get, and it doesn't matter. Either he's going to keep hitting or you're going to put another runner on. So.
Which is a bad one because you get the strike and you got hit on it.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be a foul ball. Going to be 2-1 count as the ball was fouled off into the batter, and so the batter's like, "Ee."
Like I said, I don't even think he fouled it off. I think it just straight up hit him.
Yeah. But he put his bat there to just kind of get out of the way, you know.
Yeah, it's hard. You forget to leave that. You forget you left that bat out there.
Yeah.
Boy, he's too, man.
Try to lay that bunt
He's still
down.
trying to lay that butt down.
Yeah. So going to be a 2-2 count, so you look for him to swing away here unless he just trusts him with everything he's got. You look for him to swing away, so it's going to be.
Coach gave him the signal. He wants to look at that card again. He goes, seriously? You really want me to bunt again?
Yeah. So runner on first base, trying to get him into scoring position.
Yeah, Zane needs to jam him up right here. Oh.
Zane tried to jam him up. Ball live.
No, that hit him.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it caught him on the heel.
Oh, okay.
That curveball. That curveball went behind him.
Yeah. So Zane tried to throw a little curveball and put a little too much curve.
Yeah, way too much.
So going to put runners on first and second. And, you know, in this situation, I really feel for a pitcher like Zane that's got to come in and try to pitch out of this situation because, I mean, you come in, it's 5-0 before you even step on the mound.
Yeah.
And then your first pitch, you know, they score 2 runs on you. I mean, it's just it's such a tough position to be. And I know those runs aren't on you, but you don't want your team to be struggling because of you know. So he fouled that one into the parking lot.
That is quite a foul ball.
That's
on
right.
A bunt. And I'm surprised they're bunting. You know, 7-0. I'm letting my guys take some hacks. No reason to for me.
But
again, but you said this guy is old school.
He's
a little more old school.
And he may be going, hey, we got a lead here. Let's work on some things in a game situation.
It's not a bad idea.
Let's see what we can do because we're trying to get a playoff run going, and let's see if we know we can do this.
Good job. Good job. Way to keep the runners tight.
I'm going to tell you, I showed up to a baseball game and a cheer competition broke out over in the Hallsville dugout. I thought I might be at a softball game all of a sudden.
Yeah, I was never. That was Little League for me, but I don't think beyond that we did much of that.
Sounds like your Florida State days again.
Yeah.
Over there acting like a bunch of Indians.
No, they don't. They're not close to Florida State. don't even go there. Don't even go there with me. Nothing about Hallsville is equivalent to Florida State. And remember, I grew up in Marshall, so
I know. I just had to.
Hallsville and Marshall, we tended not to get along too much.
I know how to stir the pot.
Exactly.
A little bit. Start talking about Florida State.
Yeah. Don't even. That's just no.
So 0-2 count, no outs here in the top of the 4th inning. As we move on from Florida State, nice breaking ball.
He left it up just a little bit.
Wow.
That was a good pitch.
Man.
And it's a great pitch on 0-2. It's great pitch on 0-2.
Wow.
You keep nibbling around those edges.
Yeah. I'm not right behind the plate, but boy, that sure was beautiful. Right
I'd love to see a little outside fastball right here. See if we can get him to roll over on one.
1-2 count. Dotson with the delivery.
Got the curveball.
Gets him swinging.
There we go. And we didn't screw up the drop third strike. That's good.
Go.
That's always a good thing.
That's right. So, great block there by Halter so it's going to bring up 1 out. Runners on first and second. It's going to be the first baseman, Smith, who's had a good night tonight at the plate.
And Zane does a good job of mixing in fastball, curveball. He's done well. He's kept the ball down. He's kept the ball in the zone. He's throwing strikes. That's all you got to ask. All you can ask of a really pitcher.
And you take those free ones because that's a high pitch.
We'll just say thank you very much right there.
I always love the dads that are going to coach them from the stands.
I'm sure they are.
Why are you swinging at that? That was high. Well, the kid knows he swung at high pitch. State the obvious. You know, it's one of those deals.
Ooh, what was that?
That was I thought he
I couldn't tell
fouled that. It's kind of a weird deal there. Or
couldn't tell if he ticked it off the bat and just went off the glove.
Yeah.
And it's a good job by Zane. Again, he's getting ahead. He's throwing strikes. That's all you can ask for.
Great job by Halter to
see if he can't get a ground ball right here. Not a bad ground ball. Not a bad on 0-2 at all. You never know. That kid might chase that. But again, those tall kids, they hate those low pitches.
Yes, we do.
I never had that problem. So
I don't want to have to reach down and grab that
I never had that
whatsoever.
problem.
So 1-2 count, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Bobcats with runners on first and second. Dotson with the delivery. Going to bring up 2-2.
Almost got him to chase a little bit.
So lights are on here at Tiger Field.
And again, a good pitch on 1-2. See if you can get that guy to chase a little bit. See, he had a little buy-in on that. He's getting anxious up there.
And there is no wind blowing here at the field. So if you hit something out, there will be no assistance.
You earn it.
You earn to get it out. I mean, the flags are dead still.
See, I got to go curveball on the outside corner right here. He was reaching on that pitch alone. So he's already falling back away from the pitch. So a little curveball on the outside corner. He's not going to see it coming at all.
Tell that he called that. Nobody's holding him on. So.
Yeah, and that's a pitcher's job. Pitcher shouldn't count on his middle infielders hold him on. That's his job, and he can do that just by spinning or stepping off. Ooh, curveball. That was the pitch right there. This pitch, he only made it 59 feet.
Yeah, Halter
took that one in a not a good spot.
We'll just call it.
Yeah. That was one you would definitely want to go take a little visit.
Halter's in one of those positions like, hey, son, breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. So he got checked a little bit on that one. So it's going to be bring up a full count with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning as the Tigers trail 7-0. Relief came in the last in the top of the 3rd inning in relief
and he needs to get this batter right here. He needs to get at least 1 out right here. Then you bring up 8 and 9. 8's hit hard. 9 hadn't done much.
Well, you got 1 out so far.
Yeah, but he's got to get at least 1 out.
Yeah. It's going to be a wild pitch. It's going to load the bases on the walk.
I'm still trying to coach over here, trying to tell Jackson to slow down as the ball 4.
And it's hard to not coach and be a fan and do this job all at the same time. So you just got to do it. So.
That's why I was just telling somebody that doing the color commentary is just coaching without any consequences. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
No one's going to fire me. So.
Yeah. Right-hander Zane Dotson
and that hurt because he had him 0-2 and came back and walked him. And again, you don't want to walk these lower guys, these 7, 8, 9 guys. You don't want to walk them. You want to. They're in 7, 8, 9 for a reason. It's not because they popularity or anything. they're there because they're not as strong of a hitter. And so you need to capitalize on those guys. Don't let those 1, 2, 3 guys come up, especially with runners in scoring position. So he's got to bear down right here, get these 2 guys.
It'll be the senior shortstop Stewart stepping in. That was part of the beautiful double play. I mean, I'm still blown away by the double play they made. Because, I mean, the second baseman had to dive to even get it. I mean, it was just, the execution of that was just, it was special.
He's going to tag this.
He's going to tag the runner home and advance the runner to third base.
That's
Runner at first base is going to stay put. So going to have a first and third situation with 2 outs.
Just good
as
hitting right there.
Hallsville scores a run on the sacrifice fly, going to make the score 8-0.
Good hit and good base running there. You know, going from second, you got the same angle, same play. So the guy, the guy's going to throw home. He's not going to throw third from right field. So it's smart base running for that guy from second to pick up, especially now with 2 outs.
So as we were talking about earlier, the freshman has an offer from TCU.
That's a pretty bold offer for this kid.
Yeah, especially as a freshman. Be interested to know what that.
I'm not a big fan of those offers.
Well, and I've been around this a little bit. Is it really an offer,
Yeah.
or are they just talking to him? It's kind of one of those things. But
I think sometimes these coaches throw around offers a little freely.
I don't know.
Because they can always pull those things back.
Well, it could be a fan situation too, calling something an offer that's really not.
Exactly. Coach drove past the field. That's an offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but I mean, he's a good-looking kid, and from a baseball perspective.
Yeah, no, not taking away anything from the kid. I just, when you're offering a kid who's 14 years old.
Well,
the over at Arkansas.
Yeah, I just saw him walk in.
Did he walk in? Yeah. I mean, he got offered to Arkansas after his freshman year, but that kid's throwing 90, and he's about 6'2".
Runner's going to advance to second base as the Tigers just let him go. So there's going to be runners on second and third for the Bobcats, leaving first base open as Dungan steps back in.
Yeah, that Ty Wade, he's heated up since he came off that injury.
Well, he sure
has. He's a ball player.
He's played really well. Our friend.
Got him.
Friend Brian Bolt's been calling that one over there for Arkansas High, doing a great job. Yeah, he caught the knob.
Wow. Yeah, caught a little flesh too.
He's asking about
but this kid is not 6'2". This kid's about 5'10", 140 pounds. But like you said, he can turn a double play. He's smooth out there in the field.
And I'm watching his swing. His swing is beautiful.
It is. It's a nice,
really
clean swing.
So we'll have another appeal on a hit batter, but I think it's.
I thought he got him.
I think it got off the knob. So we'll see who's right here.
Exactly. I'm older than you are, so I can't see as well.
That's right. True. You are older than me, so. But. So we got a Hallsville fan beside us. He's got a GoPro, so we could
do the replay.
Pull up the replay, and we could find out. But it's even at the angle. He's pretty much at the same angle we are. It's kind of hard to see.
Like I said, I thought it got flesh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the knob, but
it's going to be a strike. Going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it's going to be deuces across the board. With
ring him up. Zane thought he had him too.
Yep.
Good pitch on the inside. He's been getting that call.
Yeah.
And so that was a good thought right there, and he was totally taking on that. He was totally looking fastball.
Texas High fans thought the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's been, good pitch. That was terrible. You already hear the words. You already hear it. It's a lot of fun.
There
it is.
He wasn't going to look at it twice. That's a good pitch. Good job, Zane. Good pitching.
Well, that's going to do it for us here in the top of the 4th. Bobcats once again get a run, extend the lead 8-0. So the Tigers look to close in on the lead here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. We'll be back after these messages.
right now at all Greg Orr Auto Collection locations in Texarkana. Shop from your phone, online, or in person, and make no payment. Price reductions and huge incentives on our vast and pristine selection. Plus, for sales or service, we will even pick up and deliver your vehicle to you. For all the money-saving details, please visit gregorauto.com. That's gregorauto.com.
And as we return back to action, going to be Jackson Halter up to bat for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the fourth inning as they trail. Get some. I think it can really be special. I think, like you said, we've been talking about, just be patient at the plate.
Yeah.
Work the count. So with Dotson on deck.
And you still got 4 more bats. You can still got 4 more bats. I mean, but you got to stop the bleeding. You got to stop the bleeding defensively. Otherwise, this is going to be a moot point.
It's going to be a 1-1 count to Halter as he fouls that one off.
Good look, good look.
It's going to be a high and outside, 2-1. Halter's headed to Texas Tech, play a little baseball. You know, his family's all one of the few that played all 9 positions in a game.
Did he really?
Yes, Shane.
That's impressive.
Very impressive. And matter of fact, a few years ago when it was done, ESPN actually called and had Shane, and they interviewed him live on the air. It's pretty cool.
We tried to come back with the curveball.
Yeah. So, I mean, you think about that. You know, to play the outfield's different. But, man, when you get in pitcher, catcher, I mean, that whole thing, that's a different.
The catching thing would have knocked me out.
Yeah.
I always close my eyes. I caught one practice. I ended up jamming a thing.
Yeah. So, Dotson. So, Halter's going to walk. And get the courtesy runner is going to come in.
Get your track guy in there.
Yep.
All right, Zane's got to do a good job right here. Move the runner over. Just keep the train going. Just keep passing it along.
Going to be Dotson in at bat. The courtesy runner at first base, Luke Smith on deck.
And this is when you need that guy on the bench just running around going, hey, we're still here. We're still here.
Yep.
All right. Just everybody gets on. Everybody gets on. You know, just keeping that energy up, keeping the hope up. And I'm curious who in the Texas High dugout is doing that right now.
Probably Kelly is who I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
He's the one that's gonna. He's the one that.
Wow, that's that's an exploding fastball.
He keeps it lively over there. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And, so I just love the spirit about that kid. It's pretty special.
I tell you what, if he keeps coming back with that fastball right there, this is going to be over quick. That just explodes. There it is again. Hit and run. Not even close.
Going to be thrown out at second base, and that's going to be 1 out for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's just an overpowering fastball right now. Like I said, this is not the same pitcher we had in the first inning. He's become much more effective.
He's really settled down and doing what he's got to do.
See, I think second inning he went to the curveball because he wasn't confident in the fastball. I think he should be working this fastball. Like I said, it's just exploding right now.
Yeah, big time. So 2-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And it's going to be a pop-up out into shallow right field. Right fielder comes in, is going to make the catch, and it's going to retire 2 for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And I know the Tigers were really wanting to pounce on the Bobcats tonight, but so far it just has not been their night.
Yeah.
And it's 10 after 5, and so I know it's just 8. So you got to hold them here in the 5th inning
You
to
do.
have a chance.
Because this team will put 2 on you real quick.
So Luke with a swing and strike.
And they're starting off with 1, 2, 3 next inning. So
they're just disciplined baseball, and they play great defense, as we've seen already, as we talked about tonight. Anxious to see how deep they are on their pitching. I know this young man looks good, and they said they had a lefty that threw really good against them the first time. But you know, if you go to a 3-game series in the playoffs, you got to have more than 2 pitchers. You know, curveball. There is action down in the bullpen for the Bobcats.
And this will be a tough week as well. I mean, I'm sure they play 3 games this week, so that'll get tested this week.
Well, where it tests you is
he didn't give that pitch. I
Yeah.
thought he's going to give it to him right there.
After you've got to have so many days rest between your starts and between based on the number of pitches you throw. And so this kid, he's probably pushing that number where he needs 4 days of rest before he can even play again. You know.
Yeah. Again, that fastball right now, he's just blowing kids away.
So going to strike out. Luke's going to strike out there. Going to end the inning as we head to the top half of the 5th inning with the Tigers trailing 8-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful, handcrafted stone is our passion, and we ensure our customers receive the quality they deserve. We stand by our word, we stand by our products, services, and work that we do. Our team of experienced craftsmen and product experts have been perfecting the craft of fabricating and installing stone since 1998. Visit the Design Center at Red River Lumber to see the many beautiful stone options available for your next project.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we're committed to putting our customers and the communities we serve as our highest priority. A better place to live and work. We've contributed more than $500,000 to the Texarkana community in the past 7 years. And our local staff has volunteered with over 50 different organizations in that time. The future of our community is bright, and Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to call Texarkana home.
Hallsville at the top of the lineup with center fielder Braden Walker.
As we come back here live at Tiger Field, pitcher of the night for the Tigers. Cheney was.
Yeah, that first pitch high, I think, brought it down this time. If he will stay right there, he'll be fine.
Yep.
I like this guy. He's got a lot of movement on his fastball. Again, he is that 3/4 sort of pitch, and it just tails back nicely. Ooh, that's pretty pitch. Pretty pitch. That's where he's got to live right there.
It's going to be a 1-2 count. Tell you what, he's got a beautiful fastball, like you said.
Oh yeah, like I said,
it's got some heat on it.
And then
Ooh,
breaks off
nice
the curve.
curve.
He left it up too high.
Ooh.
And you
Thought he
got
had
a
that
batter.
one.
You know, his batter's probably about 5'8", I'm guessing. You know, you leave that curveball too high on these guys. A, you're not getting the high call, and it's a pitch he gives up on. These short guys, they like those pitches low. So you start that curveball right there in the middle of the plate and let it drop off the bottom.
Yep. I really like his fastball, though. Fastball.
Left it up. Left it up. This guy's been on base 4 times tonight. He's been killing us. Scored 3 runs already tonight. And that's your job. For hey, leadoff batter, get on base however you can, and score. And he's done that 3 times already.
So base runner on first base here with no outs for the Bobcats as we head to, looks like Tyler Lee is up. He's 3 for 3 on the night.
Yep.
So he's had a good night.
But hasn't scored. So we've kept him away from the plate. So.
But he has got some RBIs though.
8 other guys have scored, but
yeah,
he has not. Uh-oh, what do we got? We have a wardrobe malfunction here. Did he?
So I'm just trying to figure out.
I thought we had a batting glove or something.
Who knows?
He didn't like something, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was where he was at on the rubber. I don't know. I think he made sure he was on the rubber. I don't know. It was a good low pitch. 2-0. So here we go. 2-0 count, no outs.
Yeah, this is going to be dangerous. He's got to make a good pitch. Too high.
So runner on first base.
Now I'm guessing with the 8-0 lead, he's going to be taking on this pitch, but just groove it right here. Yep.
Strike.
Take that 3-0 pitch.
Lee's going to take it and make it 3-1.
Now he's got they're ready. He's seen all the pitches. He's ready to hit this thing. This is a dangerous at bat right here. Got away with it. He knows it. You can see him right now. He's already talking about it. You know, I was watching on Facebook. Trevor Bauer did a video of his bat. Man, did you know he commented back on it?
I saw that.
He wrote back. He wrote me back. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Me and T-Bauer, we're hanging out all the time.
Yeah. Right.
I've got a friend that's he's the baseball chapel guy for the Tulsa Drillers, which is the
minor league,
the Dodgers minor league. So he was dropping all these names on me the other day. So I had to write him back and go, yeah, me and T-Bauer were hanging out talking on Facebook. But it was a fascinating video just of the demeanor of a batter. Oh, we almost stepped into that. I think you.
A throw an error
there. That's real close to being an interference right there. That batter stepped not only after he swung, but stepped across the plate.
I agree with that. It's going to be 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. And with the throw and error, it's going to move the runner that was stealing anyway, going to advance the runner to third base.
Cross like that. Sailed on Jackson. There you go. That's good right down the middle.
Get ahead here with a strike.
This is your number 3 batter. He's 0 for 3 tonight, so. Curveball got him.
Pops it up. Going to be on the third base side as we have a glove and a hat available to catch.
Still has a hat in his hand. I think he's got like some stickum on his hand. It just every time he touches his hat, it sticks to it.
I'm trying to figure out, do you throw down your hat, then you grab the glove, then you grab the ball? Like, there's a lot going on.
You know, I was a first baseman, so for me, as soon as the ball went up, the hat flew off. I wasn't going to mess with that.
I don't understand what all he was trying to do there. So it's going to be 2 outs. Foul it off towards the.
Way to get ahead with a good fastball.
Ooh. That hit a really, really nice Tahoe over there. Ooh, that's not good.
That's why I drive a not so good Jeep Cherokee.
No, that's why you parked way out.
That's exactly what I did.
Oh, man.
I got insurance, but ain't that good.
But tag a Tahoe apparently tonight. So fouls another one off. Going to be an 0-2 count with 2 outs. As Cheney's come in and done a great job in relief so far this inning.
Yeah, he's got to pump another fastball. See if he can get this a little further outside. He's got him. This guy's up there just hacking. Ooh.
Nice job by
Nicely
Cheney.
done.
That's going to do it for the top half of the inning. It's the first half inning, or the first inning, that the Bobcats haven't scored. So great
nice.
job by Cheney there. That's going to do it for us in this top half of the fifth inning as we head to the bottom of the fifth with the Tigers trailing 8-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Not long ago, Samantha had to raise her hand to leave the classroom. Just like that, she had to decide her future. At Texarkana College, she can start her basics while she chooses her path.
To swipe your debit card. Visit one of Texana Bank's locations for more details. Come see what the Texana experience is all about. Texana Bank, here today, here tomorrow.
If you're looking for authentic Cajun-style meats prepared and ready to cook and take home, look no further than Lanyard Specialty Meats. We here at Lanyard Specialty Meats select nothing so that you have here in your own home. Come by Lanyard Specialty Meats for all your tailgating needs for this football season or hunting season. Remember, Lanyard Specialty Meats.
Lanyards is an official sponsor and proud supporter of Texarkana Game Day.
As we head back into action here in the bottom of the fifth inning, Tigers trailing 8-0. Robert Cheney steps in that bat to help his own cause as he's coming in for in relief.
They're hacking
tonight.
I like it.
Done a great job so far in relief in the one inning that he pitched. Did a really good job. Had great. So we've talked about all season just getting ahead, getting ahead, and you know they're not coached to throw balls. You know
course
that.
not.
So
No, they're just throwing hard. Wow, he's way behind that.
Yeah. So Cheney down 0-2 in the count early.
And again, this kid's throwing hard again. He settled down after that first inning, and he's just been lights out since then.
On deck is going to be the DH DePriest for the Tigers.
Ooh.
Chases a high fastball.
That's just
Gonna
gas.
go
He's not gonna hit that with anything.
Going to go down on strikes. Swinging. Be one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. As DePriest steps in. As we've stated already, DePriest is headed to Ouachita Baptist next year to play baseball. And, watches a high.
Little hook there.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like a cutter.
Yeah.
Little high cutter.
Just kind of floated in.
Yeah. So.
But again, that's that pitch you give up on, and it's so high. And again, he's going to relax on those high curveballs.
Yeah, so going to be a 2-0 count.
And Ben's a good hitter. He's a good disciplined hitter. He's a smart hitter. He knows what's going on right here.
Going to be a high.
I think he wants that leadoff position back again, though.
Yes, he does.
I don't blame him. No, yeah. But Texas played well. Texas played really well with Ryan there at the leadoff. So, and plus he's coming back, a little bit of a little illness. So coach just trying to get him back in the game. Ooh.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. And in place of Minnie is going to be Colin Shelley coming up to bat. And so he will take over the first base position.
And this will be a good matchup because Shelley's got the power and this guy's throwing it hard. So it'll be fun to see him get a hold of one right here. But this is not an enviable position for Colin. You know, coming in cold off the bench, facing this guy throwing high 80s, maybe sneaking into the 90s on a couple of these.
One out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. As Ben DePriest is at first base. I'd expect him to possibly make a run for it. High pitch. I look to eventually there be a pitch and change, as I'm sure the number's getting up there, and
yeah, his pitch
starting to miss the strike zone quite a bit.
It wouldn't have been for that first inning. His pitch count would still be pretty low.
Yep.
Now Shelley has just ambushed one right here.
Yeah, going to be 2-0. Good eye by Shelley.
And I'm serious. Shelley needs to think, okay, there's going to be one pitch, going to be a fastball that's coming. I'm going to ambush thing. I'm going to get ahead of it. I'm just going to pound this thing because he wants to throw strikes right here. That was it right there.
Tigers trailing 8-0. The crowd's thinned out a little bit. Kind of disappointing. Like, you just never know.
Yeah.
Something may happen. So that's okay. Come on, Tigers. Make them regret leaving. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 1 runner on first base. He's going to get to second base on the wild pitch as DePriest makes it to second.
And see, he's just, I don't like this. I don't like him overthrowing like this. He's got a good rhythm going. He needs to just keep that rhythm going. You got a guy coming off the bench, has not swung the bat all night. You just need to stay in your rhythm, and you just try to overthrow that pitch.
Yep. 3-1 count to Shelley.
All right, sit on it, Shelley. Crank one out of here.
Tell you what, he's got the hips to put it out of here.
Yeah, he does.
Just turn on it.
Can't sit there and wait on it. There it is. He pulled it off.
Pulled it off. Really more of a push there.
Yeah.
Going to advance a runner to.
He has a tendency to pull that front foot out a little fast, which leaves his hips open, which he's going to spray on when he gets behind.
Going to advance a runner to third base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to bring up Caden Miller.
All right, Caden needs a bit. We need to squirt one across here.
Who is a dude, by the way, in the hurdles.
He's still doing well.
Yes, I don't know if you saw the social media post, but they put hurdles down the first base line.
It makes it run faster down there.
Set it up. I think he was first place in area in the 110 hurdles and in the 300 hurdles. I mean, he's
a great athlete.
He's a dude. So obviously we all know what he did in football as well.
Man, he did so well in the weight stuff what Joe used to do with FCA.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's just overmatched with that curveball right there.
He's a leader. He's just a natural leader, very smart. We talk about a quarterback having a football IQ. This kid has as good of an IQ at tight end as anybody you'll ever meet.
Good. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to ring him on that. He's been calling that pitch.
He sure has. Yeah, we talk about McHenry and his IQ, but they all talk about Caden Miller and how smart he is on the football field. He knows what everybody's supposed to be doing.
I'd love for him to be able to guess on this one, but man, at 1-2 count, you never know which one's coming right here. Curveball, man.
He chased it.
Not a chance. That's just no chance on that. He's throwing a 90-mile-an-hour fastball or breaking off the curveball. You can't do anything.
That's right. Well, no runs, no hits, no errors. As we head to the top of the 6th inning, as the Tigers trail 8-0. We'll be back after these messages.
In a world that's always changing, it's nice to know there are some things you can always count on, like the sales professionals at Todd Shores McClarty Ford.
The most fun about my job is dealing with people, making them happy.
The main reason I enjoy it here at McClarty is because of the integrity of this dealership.
The experience here is going to be very simple. You're going to get what you want, and we're going to take care of you during the sale and after.
We all family here.
Todd Shores McClarty Ford, here for you.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see shelter agent Brian Bolt in Texarkana.
We're back here at Tiger Field as the Tigers trail 8-0. It's not what they expected tonight, but Hallsville's come in determined tonight, I can tell you that.
You want to get out of here with as few pitches thrown as possible, just with a 3-game week.
Yes.
So you want him just pump strikes. Look, if they hit it, they hit it.
Because you play tonight and tomorrow night,
And tomorrow.
then you play Friday. It's kind of a.
It'll test your pitching, for sure.
And if you're Hallsville, you stick to your one pitcher because it gives you depth.
Well, I mean, you're going to burn that guy out. All right, so that guy's off the mark further this week, but you didn't have to burn anybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You stick with that one guy. He's already, I'm sure he's pushing his limit anyway.
Yep. So there is action down in the bullpen for the Bobcats.
Which is why I enjoyed pitching before the pitch count era came into play. I didn't have to worry about it.
What we call dogs, man. Those Bulldogs,
Yeah.
they pitched, and it's pretty special.
Absolutely. I had a kid look like Bartolo Colon up there on the mound. He could throw about 200 pitches and not even sweat.
Walk the first batter. Going to bring up the third baseman, Jumper. The right fielder walked. Lyman. No outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Pretty jumpy lead over there with the 8-0 count.
I don't know about you, but it's getting a little cool out here.
It is getting so. That's why I wore the old hoodie.
Yeah, I wore a hoodie, but it ain't. It's a lightweight hoodie. Got it on vacation last week.
There you go. Don't even brag on your vacation.
I'm not bragging on my vacation.
I'd be bragging on
I
my
did
vacation.
enjoy it, I will tell you this. So my wife, she made all the plans pretty much, and she did really, really well.
She did well.
Her and her friend. So
that's a good thing to do.
It's only 63 out here, so it feels a little bit cooler than that. So, but
way to go.
Yep. So 1-1 count, no outs here in the top of the 6th for the Tigers.
And again, I've said this before. This is when you just forget about the batter. Look, you got an 8-0 game in the top of the 6th. You're pitching knee pad to knee pad, shoulder to shoulder, knee pad, shoulder to shoulder. Just keep moving around. Work on your location. Work on that, and that makes you a better pitcher at the end of the day. So, I'm not saying you give up on a game, but you can be a little realistic.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. As I hear Florida State once again over in the dugout.
That's Hallsville.
Oh, that's Hallsville. That's Hallsville. So
that sounds more like Mississippi State.
It does sound like.
If we had cowbells.
Cowbells. That's what it sounds like.
Mississippi State.
Oh, 2-2 count.
It's more like a Starkville thing than a Tallahassee thing, though.
Yeah, you're right. Runner steals.
Oh, that was a perfect throw.
It was going to be the right throw, but Ryan just couldn't quite get there to the ball.
He had him. That was a perfect throw.
Yep. No outs.
That's one of those things where that next batter may just need to get out of the way on the next pitch. Is he injured? Can't tell what he's doing. Do you see what he did?
I think he was trying to adjust from sliding still.
Oh, okay.
And he wasn't quite ready.
Good high pitch. Good.
Chased that one, and so coach is looking at him going, hey, that was eye level. What are you doing?
Yeah, he hadn't called that once all night. That's exactly what he's telling him right now.
He even took his reader glasses off to let him know. That's old school.
That's old school right there.
Now, if he breaks them, he's really old school.
Yeah, if he throws them.
So that's what we're waiting on.
Bringing in the pitcher.
Yeah, they've got to. They're going to bring him in, take him out because of pitch count.
Oh, he's
all that was for. Well, because they're going to need him for later this
week,
so that's exactly what coach is doing. So we're going to have a pitching change. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages.
The pure power of Kinetic Business by Windstream has been unleashed. We're investing billions to build up our ultra-fast internet in communities across the country, with more enhancements on the horizon. We're stronger than ever, ready to work with you to equip you for whatever comes next. It's your time to connect to customers, to your work, over our expanded and enhanced fiber network. Kinetic Business by Windstream, built to meet the demands of business. Find great deals for your business at kineticbusiness.com.
In a world that's always changing, it's nice to know there are some things you can always count on, like the service experts at Todd Shores McClarty Ford.
What makes McClarty Ford a special place to work is the fact of all of our loyalty and dedication that we have here at the dealership. The fact that we all want to take care of our customers and make sure that they're satisfied.
At McClarty Ford, that's what it's all about. Teamwork.
Can't find a better place to buy a vehicle than McClarty Ford.
Todd Shores McClarty Ford, here for you.
We're back here live at Tiger Field. Trying to see who's pitching there.
Pritchard.
It's going to be Pritchard in the pitch. It's going to be one out here in the top of the 6th inning as they pull Cheney, and it wasn't that he was doing bad. That, like we've talked about already, they've got 3 games this week, and so they've got to reserve him to have him enough because there's so many. They've got this pitch count rule now with the UIL, and so they have to play that game now. And you know, I'm with you. I understand they're trying to protect kids' arms.
Oh, yeah.
Totally
Well, no, it's important. It's important. You have to. You have to at this league.
But we need to be protecting them in other leagues as well, in your showcase leagues, in your travel leagues, those types of things. And that's where they're not protected whatsoever. Great curveball. Going to be over to Sellers. Sellers gets it over to Minnie at first base, and it's going to be an out. It's going to bring 2 outs. Here in the top of the 6th inning. The Tigers have played well in these innings.
Next batter is the shortstop, Connor Stewart.
It'll be Connor Stewart, the shortstop, for the Bobcats, stepping into the plate, or stepping into the batter's box. Be a great curveball, like you said.
Good pitch. Make it ahead.
Chase another one, man. Great pitching there by Pritchard. Great job.
He's good. He's just pumping strikes right now. Like I said, that's all you want to do.
Got an 0-2 count with 2 outs here.
And now you got him guessing. This is going to be a hard at bat right here, unless he just lucks into one.
Got a runner on 3rd base for the Bobcats. I almost forgot that runner was there
after the pitching change.
Yep.
Good play.
Drop third strike, and
drop
it's
third
going
strike.
to be
We
out.
did it right.
Hey, we learned from our mistake last time.
Jackson will never mess up that play again.
So that's going to do it for us here in the top of the 6th inning, as no runs, 1 hit, no errors.
1 walk.
1 walk.
That's all.
So no runs, no hits, no errors with 1 walk. And Tigers trail 8-0. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding care, we transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Leading off for the Tigers is going to be Sellers. Try to get something started to. They've stopped the bleeding, so now we got to try to get something started to heal the wound as they trail 8-0 headed into the bottom of the 6th inning.
And you got to treat this like this is the beginning of tomorrow night's game. You need to just get you a little momentum, get you a little confidence, so you walk in tomorrow night's game.
Frustrated at himself there.
That's all right.
Going to be a 0-1 count.
Just these are confidence at bats right here. New pitcher.
So, yeah, it is a new pitcher. Looks like the third baseman.
Got some kind of crazy moth flying around there.
Yeah, they're going to say he went. Yeah, that's umpire, and he says he went. I didn't think he did.
Drop down that little sidearm frisbee curveball. Kid throws hard. He's a big kid, throws hard.
So we're going to foul it straight back. Going to be an 0-2 count as Lavender. Looks like a moth or a small bird out there, man. He's just kind of stuck.
Messing with the first baseman over there.
Yeah. Trying to land. Oh, he's landed on the field. So, who knows? I'm just going to tell you, if we come back and win this, we're going to give the moth credit.
That's right. It'll be like the rally monkey.
The rally monkey. I was about to say the same thing.
The rally moth.
If we don't, it's going to be like the black cat. Where was that at? There was a black cat that came out. It was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. That's been a long time ago.
So, yeah, it was. It was. So,
ooh, good hold. Good hold. No way.
Oh, he says he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Somebody's ready to go home.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. Yeah.
I got to disagree there on that one.
But like I said, nobody cares what I think. So
that's right. That's right. It doesn't matter if we disagree or not. That's just part of it. So, but hey, if that's one bad call compared to some of the things that we've not done right tonight, there's, that's what you go with. So it's going to be one out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So, I didn't feel like he got the bat head around enough.
No, I didn't think it was even close.
Yeah. So Lavender going to foul one straight back.
And this pitcher's doing a good job. He's coming in. He's just pounding the strike zone. And that's all you're asking for from a relief pitcher right here. And he's not wasting time. He's getting up there. He's throwing the ball. This is exactly what you want a pitcher to do in this situation. And kill that moth. Man.
Yeah. Moth is like really, it's kind of getting on your nerves.
It's getting on my nerves right in front of us.
But I'm just trying to figure out, like, oh, he's landed.
Somebody go kill it.
He found some turf. So
Halter to go kill that moth.
We're sitting here talking about a moth on TV.
But it's huge.
It is huge.
It's huge.
It's the size of a small
It
bird.
looks like a piece of paper blowing around in the wind.
Looks like something you would buy at PetSmart or something. I don't know. This distraction sponsored by.
Exactly. I can't even keep score here.
There it goes again.
There you go.
Well, at least it's out of
that's that high pitch again.
Out of sight of the batter. The way he's fluttering around here, So.
He's like, what are all these people doing here?
Yeah.
Now we mess with the third baseman.
Oh, nice piece of hitting out to right field.
No.
He knows what he's doing there. Runs it hard in case it got away from the outfielder.
That's good hitting right there.
Going to be a single for Lavender. Does a great job. Great at bat. A lot of experience there.
Good hitting. And a great play by the right fielder to cut that off. That's real close to being a double. He got over there quick.
It'll be Halter stepping into.
And again, like I said, that was a confidence at bat. You can walk away. Trey hadn't done a whole lot tonight. That'll help. Ooh, pretty. Now you got him thinking. Got to think fastball. Now he's got to respect that curveball.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew it the moment he turned around. He's like, oh, man, I let one go there.
It's all right.
He knew fastball was coming.
Again.
He tried to.
Again, you can't hit an 8-run home run, but he was trying.
It don't matter.
That's
He's just trying to hit it hard
yeah,
there.
He is.
But I'll tell you what, he's dug in deep there on that. I was looking at his back foot. It's in a hole.
Yeah.
So he's getting leverage, I can tell you that.
Outside pitch got him.
Yep.
No way he's going to extend those arms that fast.
Going to be 2 outs with a runner on first base. So as Dotson tries to step, keep things moving.
And here's a situation where I don't mind stealing Trey right here. You know, get him a little experience, let him get a feel for a stolen base, see what he can do. Obviously, you want to play conservative. Can't steal your way to a win at this point, but at least let Zane do a little hit and run. I know we already did that earlier in the game.
Well, it's like you said, it's getting ready for tomorrow night.
Yeah. He's moving that back foot. He's got to keep that back foot still. He's not going to be able to turn on that pitch if he moves that back foot again. And again, like I said, this pitcher's coming in doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's coming in just pumping fastballs, and breaking off a curveball every now and then, but he's throwing strike, strike, strike.
Ooh, fouls one hard off into the batting cages of Texas High.
And like I said, and I like the way he works fast. I mean, this kid is not playing around. He's not taking time. He's not shaking anything off. He's just getting up there, grab the ball, throw it.
It'll be a 1-2 count with 2 outs.
Just high.
Yeah, it's going to be high. Going to be 2-2.
And this is the mentality. If this isn't their closer, he should be. Because I like his mentality. I like the way he just grabs the ball and throws it and throws strikes. And that's what you want in a closer. Get the game over. Ooh, he spiked it. Wow.
Tried to put one down on him.
That was a good play by the catcher.
Yeah, it was a good play, but it's a full count with 2 outs, you know. I mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey.
That
dad sitting over here by us. He goes, you know, we've been hitting the cover off the ball, and then all of a sudden, man, we ain't done much tonight.
Ooh.
So, going to be an overthrow.
This is why closers don't try and pick runners off. You got an 8-0 lead. 8-0 lead with a 3-2 count. I don't know if he is trying to catch Trey sleeping. Not the player you want to try and catch sleeping.
Yeah, yeah.
Of all the players in the Tri-County, 4-county Arklatex area, that's the one that's not going to be sleeping on you.
It's going to be a full count, 2 outs.
Yeah, Zane needs a little confidence builder right here. Pick up an RBI. RBIs, man, they just make you feel so much better. Way to fight right there. Oof. He barely got a piece of that. That'll feel good. This is where you're just praying for a good pitch because you know you're going to be swinging on this thing.
Yep.
Pray that you prayed it in the dirt because you're going to look ugly if you swing.
Ooh. Chase the high fastball.
Man, that's exploding
that's
fastball. That's tough.
Bottom of the 6th inning as we head to the 7th inning as the Tigers trail 8-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Right now at all Greg Orr Auto Collection locations in Texarkana. Shop from your phone, online, or in person. And make no payments up to 120 days with record low interest rates, drastic price reductions, and huge incentives on our vast and pristine selection. Plus, for sales or service, we will even pick up and deliver your vehicle to you. For all the money-saving details, please visit GregOrAuto.com. That's GregOrAuto.com. TexarkanaCommunity.com.
We're back here at Tiger Field as the Tigers trail 8-0 as Sellers in the pitch. Well, you know, we were talking about earlier, I don't know that we've seen him pitch all year.
That's what I was saying. I have not seen him pitch all year. So
as we talked about earlier, we're just trying to keep the pitch down count on it with everybody because you got to play 2 more games this week. So that's why you're seeing so many pitchers tonight for the Tigers.
Good.
I think I pitch him again.
What do we call that?
If he can.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Fastball, curveball.
Yep.
That sounds like my Little League career right there. I tell you, we had a pitcher named Reggie Jefferson. He was probably 6'3" in Little League, and he would stretch out. Oh, good play by Shelley.
No, that's Nate Minnie still. So Nate Minnie's still in the game.
Is it?
Yes. It's number 15.
I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened.
That was not very graceful.
Yeah. But he caught it.
Oh, it looked like a Shelley move.
That's right. It did. It did. So
no, Reggie would come in.
2 outs.
He was like 6'3" and pitching Little League left-hander. I mean, just throwing gas at us. He would throw a fastball, curveball, and you'd go sit down. You just knew. And he'd come up to bat and hit it 300 feet in Little League. Played for the Red Sox.
Oh.
Ended up playing for the Red Sox and the Reds.
He's done pretty good then.
Yeah. He's now a sports agent, signing baseball guys.
Oh.
Great guy. Great guy.
So, Ryan knows he missed one there. So, going to be 2-0. Sellers has played enough baseball. He knows you got to get ahead in the count.
Yeah. And Ryan's just up there slinging it right now. Ain't nothing fancy to this.
Yep. He's trying to hit the strike zone.
I think if he'll follow through more towards the plate, he's kind of fallen off that left side. He'll follow through on this one. There it is.
There it is.
Yep. Much better.
That's what he's doing. 3-1. As we talked about with Halter, Sellers is headed to Texas Tech as well.
Ooh.
He hit a rope.
Hit that one hard.
He sure did.
That's why he's the leadoff batter.
That. Hit that right in the hole. He hit it where they were not. That's the goal of the game. Too many times, guys, look at the person and hit it right to them. Look at the hole. You'll hit it where you look.
Yeah, if there was ever a ball hit on the screws, that was it. That was a pretty ball. And again, you get down 3-1, you sit on that fastball and you pound it.
No balls, one ball, no strikes, 2 outs with a runner on first base for the Bobcats. Walker singled out into left field. Going to bring up the DH Lee. Excuse me, that's not the DH. I apologize. That's
it's blinking red.
I think
they've subbed somebody in, and we don't have.
I think they've subbed him in.
I don't have those numbers. So.
Good call.
So they're going to let Tyler sit tonight, and he's going to hit one out into center field, and it's going to be hit hard. It's going to roll to the wall, and that's going to score another run, and it's going to be a stand-up double for the subbing DH. Excuse me, that's Lee that just scored. So that was a 2-hole. So that's going to be the catcher, Houston, that just hit that ball. Been talking to his dad. So his dad looks at me and says, finally we hit the ball.
Finally we got some love.
So they're going to courtesy run the catcher. Yes. So it's going to be Logan Jones, the left fielder. So I apologize, folks. We got off of there on the lineup, so it's our fault on that. But hit a rope. It's going to bring the score 9-0 for the Bobcats. First pitch into the batter. Jones is going to be a strike. Lavender had it in his glove and out of his glove, and that's going to score the run to home plate as the throw comes to home. Ryan is going to try to field that and get it over to second base, but to no avail, and that's going to be a double on the throw to home plate. So that's going to be make it 10-0 for the Bobcats.
Now batting is right fielder Kurt Wyman.
It's going to be Wyman up to bat, the right fielder. So
yeah,
two outs.
Right now they're just timing Ryan up. Again, Ryan's throwing hard. He's just pumping strikes like he should be. But man, this is top of the order. They're just pounding it.
It'll be 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
You know, he's throwing hard. You get to more the middle order, bottom of the order, and he's going to be effective. But in this situation, when they know he's just pumping strikes in there with fastballs, they're just teeing off. And they can with 10-0 lead.
So Ryan's just got to settle down. Let the game come to you. Don't be so emotionally wrapped up in it. So just calm down, bud. Two balls, one strike.
Like he's trying to work a little too fast. I want my pitcher to be more in a rhythm. I want him just to be in a rhythm, just get the ball.
And when you don't pitch a lot, you know, I mean, he doesn't pitch a lot.
Yeah.
And so going to be a 3-1 count.
There it is. See, when he gets in that rhythm, when he slows down, settles down, takes a good deep breath, if he will just get in that rhythm, and that's what pitching is. Pitching is about rhythm. You know, you get up there, you take the ball, you look at Kershaw, you look at Bauer, you look at
Bauer.
Bauer, my friend T. Bauer.
Yeah.
You know, they have this confidence and they have this air about them. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what pitch they're going to throw, and they don't get flustered and they don't get upset with calls. They just come back and they just do what they do as professionals.
Well, and I think that's what a lot of guys talk about, that next pitch mentality.
Exactly.
And you're always like the next pitch. I got to be ready for the next pitch.
And see, and I grew up with the Hershiser mentality.
Yes.
And he hit him. He hit him.
So, yeah, Earl Hershiser was one of the best in the business, I can tell you that. Between him and then Fernando Valenzuela was all it was crazy. Wasn't even looking at the batter until he released it.
Breathing out his eyelids.
Yes. He was a madman. He was a madman. No, I enjoyed him, but my all-time favorite pitcher is Nolan Ryan. I just absolutely love it. I was thinking the other day, if you had Nolan Ryan and Greg Maddux on the same staff, ooh, that sure could be special.
Night and day right there.
Oh yeah, it's. I mean, you have Ryan to pitch the first game, and then you come back with Maddux game 2 in a series.
Maddux,
oh my Lord, you're just going.
Well, Hershiser had 56 inning scoreless streak.
Yeah.
Going into the playoffs,
Yeah.
can you imagine 56 straight innings without giving up a run?
And then you know, don't give up on Smoltz. I mean, Smoltz didn't do bad either.
Yeah.
And who was the guy that came out of the bullpen for the Braves back in the day?
Gene Garber.
Garber was one of them.
Garber
There
was
the,
one of them.
There was the Wild thing, or I can't remember. He came out to
Wohlers, Mark Wohlers.
Yeah, Rocket.
Was there,
they call him the Rocket Man or something. Not, I know that they call Clemens Rocket, but there was another one. I can't remember.
Bedrock.
Yes.
Steve Bedrosian. His kid's playing now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays for the Reds, if I'm not mistaken.
I saw where Biggio's.
Remember old Dante Bichette?
Yes, yes.
His kid plays. And then you got Vlad Jr.
Vlad, yeah.
It's fun to watch him swing. You watch the swing of Vlad Jr. and Vlad Sr. right next to each other.
There's no difference.
You can't tell them apart.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's a good sermon illustration a couple of weeks ago.
I bet it was. Yeah. So.
Okay, so my claim to fame here in college, I worked as an intern in a sports agency. And on the wall, we had Oral Hershiser's professional baseball contract when he was the first $3 million player in Major League Baseball.
Wow.
So this would have been 1990. And now you got guys that are backup utility players making $3 million a year.
We're going to have a pitch and change. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but you can get paid to swipe your debit card. Visit one of Texana Bank's locations for more details. Come see what the Texana experience is all about. Texana Bank, here today, here tomorrow.
Talia wanted more from life. She always wanted to work in the medical field, but she put her career plans on hold to raise a family. Now it's her time. She enrolled at Texarkana College to train for a high-paying career in a fast-growing industry. Start here at Texarkana College.
Now the mound is number 15, Nate Minnie. First batter will face the first baseman, Quentin Smith.
We're back live here at Tiger Field. We're here in the bottom of the top of the 7th inning as the Tigers trail 11-0. Pitch and change, Nate Minnie on the mound.
There you go. Just
runners on first and third for the
throw
Bobcats.
strikes. Good job, Nate.
We'll score another run on the wild pitch. Going to be 12-0.
That's all right. At this point, you don't worry about score. Just get your pitcher on the mound, throw strikes, get you a good last at bat, go clean the field, go home, do some homework.
I was trying to catch my breath. I had to run over and visit with somebody for a second, man.
Thought you were going to bring back some food for us.
Yeah, I wish I could. So
have to be careful though. I'm doing the keto thing.
Are you really?
I am.
Oh, how's that working out?
Down 20 pounds.
Wow.
In 7 weeks. And blow away.
That could be detrimental to all of us. If you blow away. I
It's
mean,
interesting. It's crazy. You get to eat a whole lot of food, and it's weird. And I'm a big donut guy, so don't even get me started.
Ooh, now. See,
you can't touch the donuts.
I haven't had a donut in a while.
Yeah.
I might go have one in your honor.
I appreciate
tomorrow.
that. You go eat one for me.
I'm going to call you. I'm gonna FaceTime.
I keep getting the craving to drive to Krispy Kreme and get me some donuts. If I'm going to break this keto thing, I'm gonna do it right.
But the problem is where's the closest one? You got to go to Dallas.
I got to Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, because the one in Little Rock shut down.
Yeah. Jackson's still hustling. I like it.
Yep.
He's got one speed. Jackson always has.
It's a motor.
Always had just one speed.
Mm-hmm. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Tigers trail here in the top of the 7th inning. So as Nate Minnie has come in to pitch.
Guys that play all the positions. Zane Dodson is now in his 4th position on the night. So
yeah,
good all-around player right there. Just a good kid.
We've seen him play outfield, pitch, play third base, play first base now.
Yeah.
He's played third base in the past. I mean, he's been playing outfield tonight, like you said.
And he's played hurt, too. You know, he injured himself early in the season. I like him because he was a holder for my kickers in football. So,
yeah. And all those guys are friends, too. You know, the holders, the deep snapper. And
well, I had DePriest was a deep snapper, and then Trey came in and was a deep snapper for me.
When DePriest was hurt, when DePriest was sick,
Yeah, I think they ran into the COVID thing at some point.
And he ran into something during the baseball season. So.
Yeah.
But Halter's doing a good job back there. Trying to stay active.
That's good. Let's get a ball in play right here. Just throw a strike over here. Let's get a ball in play. Put it out away. There it is.
Good pitch.
Just live right there, Nate. Live right there. We'll be good. There it is. Oh, come on.
Pop it
Get
up.
there. Get there, Zane.
He's going to be there. And
there
that's
we
going to
go.
do it
Good.
for the top half of the 7th inning.
That helped. That's good pitching. That's a good effort by Nate right there.
With the score 12-0 as the Tigers have one more opportunity to at least close the lead. We'll be back after these messages.
Farmers Bank and Trust, we're committed to putting our customers and the communities we serve as our highest priority every single day. That's why we support organizations that make Texarkana a better place to live and work. We've contributed more than $500,000 to the Texarkana community in the past 7 years, and our local staff has volunteered with over 50 different organizations in that time. The future of our community is bright, and Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to call Texarkana home.
Leading off the Texas High is number 16, Jackson Dawes.
As we come to the bottom half of the 7th inning, Tigers trail the Bobcats, as you can see at the bottom of your screen or at the top of your screen, wherever the score is.
It's way out there, yeah.
It's not a lot. It's 12-0. So as these kind of games it's just hard to stay up on both sides of it.
Yeah.
I mean, even Hallsville's like, okay, we got this long drive, let's get out of here, kind of deal. And then you got Texas High like, okay, if we start a rally here, it could be 11 o'clock before we get out of here, So
again, you just want to get some confidence at bats right here. You want to get up there, see what you can do. Coach, I'm sure he's subbing guys in here. See him let some other guys get some at bats.
I mean, why not? Especially if they're seniors, give them a chance to swing the bat when you're at a game like this. So, and you may find something that's there, a kid that's a gamer. So. One out here.
Next up is left fielder Nathan Steele.
It'll be Nathan Steele coming up to bat. He was the starting pitcher tonight. Struggled a little bit, but he'll live to pitch another day, I promise you. He's not.
He just kept his pitch count down. That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
Boom, here's my little shortstop.
Yeah.
I love that kid.
Kid can just flat play.
And he loves to play. Yeah. I think he would do this on dates if he could. Come out here and just, hey, I got to find some girl that can hit ground balls.
Hey, girl, can you just hit me?
Can you hit me a couple ground balls? I guarantee you he'd do it.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, those are little baller kids. You know, he's just nothing funner for him than turning a double play, making a play like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Ben needs to get it back right here. Ben needs to get back into the swing of things, literally.
Yes.
No pun intended, but he just needs to see some pitches. Get it bat right here. He's got to lay off that high fast pitch. I'd love to see him just hang in there and punch this ball to left field.
Yep.
Good thought, just too high.
Yep. So Ben's going to 0-2 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And once again, for those of you that joined us earlier, we apologize for the technical difficulties. I mean, not every baseball field has internet, so sometimes we have those issues. And but really appreciate Mr. Aldridge and Tiger Vision for bringing Tiger Spring Sports to all of the Tiger fans out in social media land, as well as on tigervision.org, and in conjunction with Texarkana Game Day. And so they always do a great job, and it's fun to see students work. So Ben's going to swinging, and that's going to do it for us tonight as the Hallsville Bobcats come into Tigerland, defeat the Tigers 12-0. And man, it was a rough night tonight, but hey, you live to play another day. That's the way baseball is. Tomorrow they may win 12-0.
Long night. You just got to forget it.
That's right.
Forget it. Go home, do some homework.
That's right. So
go get your prom date, one or the other.
That's right. That's right. For Eric Aiken and Bubba Rainwater, that's going to do it for us tonight. We appreciate you joining us. Once again, the Tigers fall to the Bobcats 12-0.